I compliment and congratulate the organizers here, ICI, World of Concrete, to have, along with HICC, I think, to have this wonderful, beautiful program. Last 5-6 days, I was in 2 or 3 engineering colleges attending these seminars. I think ICI is very visible in all these places. The first was in CMR Engineering College. Anjuri was there. Yesterday, a day before yesterday, it was in JNTU. ICI was there, and today. So really, I think it's very visible, and I want this to be more extended to all the colleges also. So like Mr. NVS Reddy has given a very exhaustive scenario of the concrete in India, what's going to be and all. So the government, both from the state and central government, are embarking on a lot of developmental projects, infrastructure projects. The state, we are planning a lot of flyovers and a lot of housing, 2-bedroom house for every person below poverty line in the districts and the cities. A lot of construction of highways, bridges. The CM has sanctioned at least 4 bridges across major rivers in the state. And you look about the central, the recent budget has spoken that there will be 2 crore units in the urban areas and the 4 crore residential units in the rural areas. And also they're talking about 30 kilometers a day of construction of pavements, highways. That can be asphaltic or that can be concrete. It really poses a big challenge for the engineers, planners, builders, and of course construction workers too. The major deficiencies, as I see, as an engineering chief or a head of an engineering department in the state, when I ask my engineers to submit a proposal for a cement road, they would never come up with a proposal because they're not really, guaranteed about the quality of the end product. That's because all these works, majority of the works in the scattered locations, in the standalone locations, and the small nature of works. It's not a huge project where controlled conditions can be created. Most of our public works are done in uncontrolled environment. We look about the buildings, police housing or weaker section housing, constructions which were done about 10 or 15 years ago are totally under collapsing conditions. That's because of the techniques we have used. One aspect is how could we it more cost effective. In the matter of going for cost effective, we have sacrificed the longevity of the structures. And what's happening? Within 15 or 20 years, we are going to demolish those buildings because those buildings are really not fit for residents. So the government is again going to create a lot of infrastructure. And what is the effect on this? Effect on the environment. Mountains are disappearing because of the coarse aggregate and fine aggregate. Rivers are being totally desalted. And there are groundwaters are depleting. These are the challenges, environmental challenges, which the infrastructure development is going to create. So the challenge before the planners and the wisdom here, the collective wisdom here, is to come out with sustainable solutions. Now, going to the summits here, concrete has emerged. A lot of flavors have come, a lot of chemicals have come, admixtures have come. So if I want to construct a small bridge across a small stream in a village, if I go and inspect the quality, the entire structure is honeycombed, the compaction is not proper. If I conduct a load test, I don't think it will pass the required load tests. So I need to dismantle it and reconstruct it. So what are the solutions for that? Technology is provided, self-compacting concretes or where are plasticizers to decrease the water cement ratio. but how far the government agencies are really implementing. So there's a need for the public works departments and also the small scale housing units which are constructed by the owners themselves to realize the need for longevity of the structure. By providing a long life to the structure, we are also countering the effect on the environment. The major challenge is how to dispose the demolition waste. The waste you get after demolishing a building or a structure or whatever it is. So with these challenges, I think after 2 or 3 days of these summits, there will be a lot of takeaways to the society, to the engineering fraternity, and to the engineering students. So in the course of this, I think I request ICI to expand its activities, because all of engineering students who are coming out to the colleges are not really ready for the jobs, because they do not have the skill, or they do not have the what's actually needed for an engineer to be in the field. So I think ICI, in conjunction with any other organization, I think we are also ready for sending our own demonstrators to teach the students, or we invite you also to conduct your events in National Academy of Construction. So I think that's capacity building of our engineering students, capacity building of planners, capacity building of builders, and as well the construction workers is a need of the hour. So I expect these seminars will come out with a lot of takeaways in this direction, and I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to attend this seminar. Thank you very much.